Hello, what is up guys? Eman from Peso Smart PH here. Welcome sa panibagong episode. Shout out to all the podcast listeners as well. Appreciate you all. Today, let's talk about BPI Trade. So, kumbaga, walk through itong video na to. Kung paano ba gamitin and kung paano nyo ma-explore and magagamit yung BPI Trade na online trading platform. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that this video is not financial advice because I am not a licensed financial advisor or planner. Make sure that you do your own research first before buying any kind of asset. Let's get started. So when you go sa website ng BPI Trade, ito yung una nyo makikita. So sobrang basic lang na homepage para sa website. So dito, lalagyan mo lang yung username mo and your password, assuming na meron ka ng BPI Trade account. And para man makapag-open ka ng BPI Trade account, ang requirement lang essentially is a BPI bank account and some, I think 2 IDs yung kailangan nila. Previously, nung nag-open ako back in 2018 ng BPI Trade account, ang hiningi lang sa akin is dalawang government issued ID, but I was only able to provide one, and then that was my passport. Tapos nagbigay na lang ako ng company ID kasi isa lang passport lang yung government issued ID ko at that time, well, even now. But they still accepted since I'm a long time BPI bank account holder or customer. So that's why they went ahead with it. And medyo malaki yung savings ko sa kanila at that time kasi hindi ko pa in-invest. But ngayon malaki pa rin yung baga parang ADB no with BPI, but it's all in investments. So pagka meron tayong account, just again type in your username and password, click on login. And then this will greet you sa simula. So basically, pagka nakalogin ka na, ito yung may homepage. So punta muna tayo sa taas. So ito yung logo ng BPI Trade. Pagka click nyo yan, magre-refresh lang yung website. Then we have the main tab. And ito yung homepage. Pwede nyo makita yung account info nyo. Dito kayo pwede mag-change ng inyong password and other details. Then subscriptions. So yan yung mga subscriptions sa IPOs and whatnot. And yung mga mga stock rights offering and all that, yun kayo mag-register. Then FAQs, pagka kinlik nyo yan, may mapupunta kayong ma-reroute kayo or may mag-open, mag-pop up na window sa isang PDF and ano lahat ng mga frequently asked questions. And then yung next sa tab is contact. So andyan lang yung email address ng BPI Trade and contact number. Then sa taas, after the main charts, pupuntahan natin yan later on. Then may research, quotes, trading, analytics, and news. Again, di-discuss natin yan later on pagka nag-progress na tayo sa video. Then dito tayo sa baba, we have the market index. So basically, this is the current performance or kumbaga parang point system no sa PSCI or Philippine Stock Exchange Index. So currently, as of this video's recording, up ng 49.20 points ang PSCI. That's around 0.78%. Then yung turnover, ito is in Philippine peso na. So 1.01 billion pesos na yung na-trade for today so far. And wala pong 1 hour na nagtitrade sa PSE. Then ito naman all shares. So ito ginigage lahat ng mga listed na stocks sa buong Philippine Stock Exchange. So 340 to yan, up ng 20.49 points. So natin isa-isahin, pero ito yung mga sectors sa baba. So yung fin is financials or financial institutions. So basically mga banks yan and other investment companies na nakalist sa PSE. Then HDG is holding companies or holding firms. IND, industrial sector. MO is mining and oil. Then PRO, property. Okay, medyo naglag ako doon, but yeah, property yung PRO, and then SVC, services. Tapos dito kita nyo yung ADV, advances yan. Ibig sabihin, yan yung mga nag-increase in value ng mga stocks or companies today. Then DEC declines, 51 yan. So 51 companies yung bumaba yung prices or value today, so far. And then unchanged is obviously hindi nagbago, 35. And then yung total is 185. Then dito sa right side, account balances. So ito yung balance ng iyong trading account or investing account. Market value, that's basically the current value of your investments. So for example, nag-invest ka ng 1 million pesos and then kumita ka today, no, so far ng 10%. So magiging market value na lalabas dito is 1.1 million pesos or 1,100,000 pesos. And then yung unrealized day profit and loss mo, P&L, is 100k kasi kumita ka nga ng 10% today. Then your buying power, essentially that is your cash on hand. Yan yung pwede mong ipangbili ng mga stocks. And then we have withdraw funds, view portfolio, and view orders. Pwede nyo rin yan i-click and mariroute kayo kung saan kayo pwede mag-withdraw ng funds. Makikita nyo agad yung portfolio nyo, quick access kumbaga. And makikita nyo yung mga open orders nyo currently, whether it's buy or sell. And ito mga announcements. So, pwede nyo rin i-click yan. Mapupunta kayo dun sa mga reports ng mga companies. Nandito, stock position. Ito, bago to na feature. So, essentially, ito yung mga stocks mo. Pwede ka mag-scroll down din. Pwede mo silang, i-quick buy or sell if ever ginagawa nyo yan. Then, we have BPI reports here. Everyday yung traders takedown. Then, may mga weekly report din. And PSE market news is nandito sa right side. And we have the PSEI here, yung point system dito, 6324. So ito up siya ng 49% as we can see here. Then ito yung turnover. Then yung market status, makita nyo dito, open siya currently. Then ito yung date and time for today. And now kapag ka-click nyo yung withdraw funds, mapupunta kayo dito. So madedirekta na kayo agad sa account info and then nasa tab ng withdrawal. Yung withdrawal funds nyo is nakalagay dito. And you have to know the rule or be familiar with the rule na T plus 3. Basically, ibig sabihin nun is trading or kung kailan na-execute yung trade plus 3 business days. Ibig sabihin lang nun, after 3 business days pa, nung nagbenta ka ng stock, dun mo palang pwede mo withdraw yung funds na yun. Kasi kailangan pa i-clear with banks and all that. Hindi siya real-time nangyayari. Like for example, nagbenta ka today, since today is a Thursday, July 21. Kapag nagbenta ka ng stock ngayon, let's say 100,000 pesos. Tomorrow yung unang count ng first business day. Then syempre, weekend ng Saturday and Sunday. Sa 25, yun yung second day. Then sa 26, Tuesday, yun yung third day. So, essentially, sa Wednesday pa, the 27th, dun mo pa pwedeng i-request yung withdrawal mo with BPI Trade. And the same thing goes with other brokerage din naman. So, same thing with Call Financial. And yun lang naman yung dalawang brokerage na may experience ako. BPI Trade and Call Financial. Nilalagay mo lang dito yung amount that you want to withdraw. And by the way, yung cutoff time for withdrawals is 10 a.m. para ma-credit siya within the day. If after 10 a.m. ka nag-request ng withdrawal mo, the next day mo na siya makukuha or makikredit dun sa iyong beneficiary account. Alright, and then pagkakalik mo naman yung view portfolio, makita mo yung portfolio mo. Makita mo dito, unrealized profit and loss, stock position, stock allocation, SHS available. Sorry about that. So, mahalaga naman dito is yung unrealized profit and loss mo. So, makita mo dito yung market value currently ng mga stocks mo. So, lahat yan ng unrealized gains and losses. So, makita mo rin dito kung meron ka bang gain or meron kang losses. Tapos, lahat yan total. Dito, percentage. Then, you have your buying power and your cash. Essentially, same lang naman yun. Then, ito, buy or sell. Pwede mo i-click kasi may option dito sa left side kung magbebenta ka or bibili ka pa na mas madami nung stock na yun. Yung stock, ito yung ticker. Then, yung last, ibig sabihin yung last traded price. Average cost, yan yung average cost nung cost basis mo, basically. And kung ano yung original price and yung, kung nag-average out ka ba, yun yung mapupunta dito sa average cost. So for example, yung average cost mo sa isang stock is around 5 pesos per share. And dito, total shares na meron ka. Nakalagay yan dito, naka-indicate yan dito. Then market value, yan yung current market value ng stock mo pagka binenta mo siya ngayon. So, For example, kung yung profit and loss mo is 100k na nga, tas 1 million yung invest, so current market value ng investment mo is 1.1 million. Then total cost, makikita mo rin yan dito para ma-compare mo yung performance ng iyong stock investment. Then profit and loss, again, yan yung number. For example nga 100k yung kinita mo, and percentage 10% dito makikita mo kung 100k yung kinita currently ng iyong 1 million pesos. Ngayon punta na tayo sa actual BPI trade. And yung mga tools pala, for example ito, tools, market monitor. Pagka kinlik mo yan, basically may magpa-pop out lang and makikita mo yung iyong watch list. So ito currently yung watch list ko. You can edit this. So pwede mong baguhin yung mga stocks na nakalagay dito. So up to 30 stocks yung pwede mo ilagay sa watch list mo. So that really depends on you kung ano yung mga gusto mong, kumbaga makita mo agad kung ano yung price action or kung ano yung change for the day ng mga stocks na yun. Like for example, gusto kong bumili ng DMC. So ngayon, hindi ako masyado bibili kasi up siya ng 1.18%. So medyo maganda yung performance niya today. Pero sabihin natin na may pinakamalaking mababa. Oh yun, Globe pala, down siya ngayon ng 1.07 o 1.34% na. So it's probably a good time to buy. So ganun yung mga parang uses nitong watch list, and kita mo na kung ano yung last traded price ng kahit anong stock na trip mo or like gusto mong i-peso cost average. Then dito may quick trade, hindi natin papakita yan, but basically dyan ka lang pwede maglagay ng iyong buy order and sell orders. Tapos market glance, makita mo ito yung stats, top gainers and worst losers, then mga most actively traded na stocks. Then dito yung indices din. So makita nyo dito yung stats, parang yung pinakita lang natin earlier. So dito yung PSEI, then yung up, down, and change, total stocks, and then yung total value. So 1.5 billion na ngayon, di ba kanina 1.01 billion pa lang. And we have all shares, yung finance, holdings, industrial, mining and oil, property, and services. So ngayon after that, let's go to charts. Static chart yung naka-default dito. So sabihin natin ASEN. I haven't really used this that much previously kasi hindi ko rin gustong tingnan yung data ng ganito. So it's much better for you to use the dynamic chart. And personally, this is what I prefer using as well. Madaling baguhin yung time frame, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. If you want the longer time frames, then we have 1 hour here. So kita nyo naman. Then you have 30 minutes. So mas dadami lang yung candles. Then kung scalper kayo, yan, makita nyo dito yung chart for 1 minute. But yeah, basically ako, ginagamit ko lang palagi is 1 day and 1 week. Then pwede ka rin magbago dito. Pwede ka mag-hike and ASHI, pwedeng area line, hollow candles, or bars. Pwede ka rin maglagay dito ng mga indicators na gusto mo kung nagtitrade ka. Pwede ka maglagay ng RSI, Relative Strength Index. Pwede ka maglagay ng EMA. Pwede ka maglagay ng Simple Moving Average and Bollinger Bands. So it's really up to you kung paano mo gagamitin to. And sa trading view din to. So kung gusto mo nakaseparate yung iyong charting or mga charts, then you can just use and go to trading view. And lagay mo doon yung mga gusto mong indicators na gamitin. Then next one, we have the research tab. So company data, this is very useful lalo na kapag bago ka pa lang. Kasi this is the time to learn about the companies that you're about to buy. Siyempre, bibili mo yung stock sila. Kung bibili mo yung stock sila and then you're gonna hold it for the long term, then you have to know what they do. You have to know how they make their money. So, dito mo lahat malalaman yan. So, nature ng company, sino ba yung mga potential, well, established na naman yan. So, dito mo rin malalaman kung sino ba yung mga competitors nila, may maganda ba sila market share currently. And then, if you click on valuation, makita mo yung historical stock prices. So, yung sa isang maganda example. No? So, 2017, 1.41 pesos lang yung stocks niya. And currently, 11 na siya. But before kasi, hindi naman siya ASEN pa. So, hindi pa siya nare-rebrand with Ayala. So, FINMA pa to before. That's why mababa yung valuation niya. And nag-start on 2019-2020. Doon nag-start mag-take over yung Ayala. and naging ASA na nga siya, AC Energy Philippines. That's why nagkaroon din ng price surge dito sa company na to. And essentially, they really improved then. Kasi before, hindi ganun kaganda yung earnings, and ngayon naman kita nyo, maganda na yung kanilang cash flow. Then makita nyo dito yung per share data, earnings per share, sales per share, mga gandang matututunan nyo rin yan kapag naaral nyo na yung mga basics. And we have the price ratios, mahalaga din yan to consider when you're buying. So kita nyo naman, diba? Price to earnings ratio 80.08. So that is considerably high in comparison with like competitors. Kasi by sector mo rin yung kailangan i-compare. But in general, magandang bilhin or magandang price to earnings ratio is around 15 and below. And as you can see here, medyo inflated siya currently. Then we have here the dividend information and shares info. Next one, pwede nyo makita yung financials. So yan, mahalaga din na marunong kayo magbasa ng financials. Hindi naman like lahat, no? For example, babasahin nyo agad yung buong annual report ng isang company. That might be too overwhelming, but yan, you can stick with this. Nakasummarize na yung mga kailangan nyo malaman. Makikita nyo dito yung net income or net losses, katulad nito, negative, diba, 560M. And then makikita nyo yung mga assets nila and yung mga liabilities like debt, long-term and short-term borrowings, and total borrowings, foreign liabilities, and all that. Tapos yung mga sales, and then depreciation, taxes paid, net working capital, net debt, and enterprise value as a whole. Then, my favorite, dividend history. So, ito mahalaga para sa akin before ko bilhin yung isang stock. Kasi I want to earn as much dividends as I can. Kasi, I just want to buy and hold stocks. And, syempre, mas maganda kapag nag-hold ka lang for the long term na nagkakaroon ka ng additional capital dahil lang hino-hold mo yung stock na yun. So that's why I like dividend paying stocks. So kumbaga more on the mature side of business na. Dapat cash cow na kumbaga na yung business para idagdag ko siya sa portfolio ko. Kasi pagka cash cow na yung business, it doesn't really need to grow that much, but sobrang sustainable and consistent ng kanyang income every single year. That's why every single year consistent sila nagbibigay ng dividends. Then you have here the company news. So lahat yan makikita nyo. Pwede kayo mag-click and makikita nyo dito yung mga news about the company and mga mahalagang disclosures. Then you can click on reports as well. So lahat dito, lahat ng reports sa mga traders takedown and kung ano-anong mga report galing dito sa BPI Trade research team. And then you have company research. Ito medyo limited lang. Hindi lahat ng stock is naha-highlight dito or nabibigyan ng chance na magkaroon ng company report. But usually, mga member ng PSCI yung nandito. As you can see here, Globe, PLDT, you have AC, URC, Welcon, Aboitiz Power, BDO, and so on. Paminsan-minsan may mga naliligaw na hindi member ng PSCI, but kalimitan talaga, karamihan is puro PSCI members. And moving on sa quotes. Sa quotes, we have the main quote, we have stock info, broker info, market stats, and market indices. So yan, kailangan nyo maintindihan yung bid and ask. So basically, yung bid is yun yung gustong price na bilhin ng buyer yung isang stock. Ask price, yun yung asking price. Yan yung price na gustong ibenta ni seller. So yan. Then yung market maker mag-decide kung ma-fill ba yung orders. So, ganun siya. Ganun nag-work itong bid and ask na system. Then, pagkapunta ka sa stock info, dito nagdi-default. Dito mo pwedeng ilagay yung mga stocks na gusto mong bilhin. So, sabihin natin SEC, which is really going up. 41.25 na. SEC. Yan. So, ito dito yung summary. Pwede nyo gawin top 10 levels or top 5 levels ng bid price and ask price. Tapos nandito yung ask volume. So, yan yung number of stocks na nagbebenta at this current price, 41.30. Then, ito yung bid volume. Currently, ayan, nabawasan na, na-fill na yung mga order. So, yan, 41.25 gusto niyang bilhin, 2.5 yung gusto. And dalawa yung nagbibid dun sa price na to. Then ito, mga stats lang din. Mas maintindihan nyo rin yan kapag mas naging experience na kayo sa investing or sa trading. And we have time and sales. So basically, yan lang yung mga na-execute na trades within the day. So yan lang mga latest, diba? 11.16, 11.16. Then buyers and sellers, summary lang din to. And nakalagay dito yung mga buyers and sellers na brokerage. Tapos we have the volume review. So dito kung ilan ba yung volume trade, kung saan ba naka-concentrate yung trading on a particular price. So for example, ito 24.49%. Dito karamihan nag-execute yung trades today sa Semirara. 41.2. 18.2 million pesos yung value. And then we have company news. So makita nyo rin dito yung mga important news about the company. And then ito pala guys, meron ditong symbol guide. So pag hindi pa kayo familiar dun sa mga ticker symbols sa mga stocks na gusto yung bilhin, yan, pwede nyo tingnan yung symbol guide and yung board lot. So meron kasing mga minimum no pagka mag-order kayo ng isang particular na stock. And depende yan sa price level ng isang stock. So for example, Semirara 41 pesos, 41.35 yung current market price niya. So ang minimum mo dyan is 100 shares. Yun yung kailangan mong bilhin para ma-execute yung trade mo with SEC. If bibil ka man or magbebenta ka. Then we have broker info. So ito lang basically yung total value ng tinrade dun sa broker na yun. And kita nyo yung net value dito, sold value, and bought value. You also have the broker activity here. So, kailangan mo lang mag-click dito. Like, for example, yung number 1, CLSA Philippines. So, yan. Kita nyo dito, yung mga tinrade nila. Then, we have the market stats. So, we have the most active stocks. So, yun yung mga matataas yung trading volume for the day. And binabase rin dito sa monetary value. No? So, 204 million pesos na yung na-trade sa Ayala Land. Then we have the top gainers. So, percentage gain lang to, yung pinakamataas. And then pinakamataas din na losers. So, percentage decline or losses. Then, you can also go to the market indices. So, basically, same thing lang dun sa mga nakita natin earlier. And dito sa indices, dito sa right side. So, andyan lahat ng mga sectors and of course, PSEI. Next one, we have trading. So, dito yung default sa trading, new order. So, dito ka bibili or magbebenta ng stock mo. So, sabihin natin, we're gonna buy AP. So, click mo lang buy or sell. Makita mo dito yung mga bid price and ask price. So, kung gusto mo ma-fill agad yung order mo, ito yung ilalagay mong presyo, 32.10. And then, quantity, 100 din yung minimum dito sa AP. Kasi 30 plus yung kanyang presyo. So, preview order mo yan. And then, ito yung magiging charges, 22.88. So, yung total mong babayaran, instead of 3,210 lang, magiging 3232.88. Then, lalagay mo lang dito yung password mo para ma-confirm yung order. So, hindi naman ako interesadong bumili ng AP ngayon. So, kakancel lang natin yan. And then, yung next one is odd lot. So, dito, hindi sinusunod yung board lot. So, random, no? So, pwedeng, di ba? Kita nyo dito. 99, 55, 99, 50, 50. Problema lang dito is below the market price yung kumbaga karamihan ng bid kasi nga it's an awkward number of stocks and hindi siya pasok dun sa normal na board lot. And then yung ask price dito kita niya overpriced din, di ba? Kasi nga odd lot siya. So I wouldn't really use this unless it's necessary. And then lastly, dito sa new order iceberg. So, ang gumagamit naman ito is mga big time traders. So, mostly institutional investors or traders. Kasi they don't want to spook the market Kasi di ba nakikita natin sa quotes yung mga bid and ask volume. So, itong iceberg, for example, 1,000,000 shares yung i-unload mo, no? So, pagka nakita yun ng mga traders, makita nila, uy, ang daming gusto magbenta dito sa presyo na to. So, it will drag the prices down pagka na-spook yung market or pagka na-tip off yung market. So, that's why we have this iceberg. So, kumbaga by batch, nakikita yung volume na yun after ma-execute yung mga trades. For example, 1,000,000 shares nga ibebenta mo. O sabihin natin, pa 50-50k lang or pa 100k lang, no, yung volume na makikita dun sa screens ng mga traders and ng mga analysts. So, ganun lang siya nag-work. Then, view order. Ito makikita yung open orders mo. Yung mga na-match mong order. Lahat ng na-cancel mong order and rejected. Usually, hindi naman nangyayari sa akin yung rejected. Never pa to nangyari sa akin. Pero, cancel, ikaw naman yun. Voluntary mo naman ika-cancel yung buy or sell order. Then, portfolio kanina napakita ko na sa inyo. Then, view trades. Dito nyo makita yung trades nyo for the day. And, by the way, may trade calculator dito para makita nyo yung taxes na babayaran nyo kapag nag-sell kayo. And, na kinukuha na naman agad yun ng BPI Trade, so you don't have to pay for anything. Like for example, yung 1.1 million mo, kinash out mo na, binenta mo na yung lahat. So hindi siya maninet na 1.1 million talaga. Kasi may ibabawas na like sales tax and all the other fees and commission ng BPI Trade. So dito nyo makikita yung sa trade calculator. Then view history, dito nyo makikita yung trading, yung mga na-execute na orders na yung mga kinancel nyo. So ako meron akong trade, I believe the other day, I'm not sure kung kailan, but LTG yun. Bumili ako, nagpe-peso cost average ako currently sa LTG. Kasi it's really trading way below the intrinsic value in my opinion. And yeah, hindi ganun kaganda yung sentiment din ng mga investors and market sa LTG, but I think it's a good buying opportunity. And again, that's not financial advice, that's just my opinion and that's my analysis. That's why nagpe-peso cost average ako currently dito sa stock na to. And then last, analytics. So dito mga daily quotation lang, makita nyo dito yung previous na close, then open today, then yung highest trading value for the day, lowest, and then syempre maging closed later on. Then yung volume, makita nyo rin dito, total value in Philippine peso, and then yung percentage change for the day. So lahat yan ng mga stocks. So maraming stocks dito kasi kasama dito lahat ng mga preferred shares and lahat ng mga REITs. Like kita nyo dito, di ba? PRF, 2A, lahat yan mga preferred stocks. Then we have SMC, sobrang dami rin. Mga preferred stocks yan. And yung ibang companies, marami rin sila mga preferred stocks. Like ito, 8990B, 8990P. Then, 52-week high is yung pinakamataas the past year. And 52-week low is pinakamababang trading price the past year as well. So, dito, pwede nyong baguhin. Pwedeng sa watchlist nyo or sa stock position. Pwede nyo rin baguhin sa all shares para lahat makita nyo. Lahat ng listed na stocks. And pwede rin PSCI lang. So, yung top 30 stocks dito sa Philippines. Then, yung year-to-date percentage change, pwede nyo rin makita dito. So, dito, lahat ng mga stocks nandito rin. And, of course, yung index movers. So, ito, mga PSCI companies din to. And then, we have shares. So, dito, makikita nyo yung watchlist nyo. So, pwede nyo baguhin din sa stock position or all shares and PSE. So, yan yung market cap nila currently. And then, yung mga shares na na-trade. Or, mali pa. Shares na pwedeng i-trade. So, yan yung outstanding shares nila. I'm sorry about that. Medyo naglalag na ako. Then we have technical. Yan. Yan yung mga kumbaga, what you call this, mga signal na binibigay ng, what you call this, ng technical analysis ng BPI Trade. So, kita nyo dito sa RSI ito. So, kita natin, yan, may mga neutral, trending, range, overbought, oversold, and all that. So, anong magandang example? Sabihin natin, SCC. Kasi nagra-rally siya ng maganda. Hanapin natin yung SCC. We have SCC. Bakit wala? Mali pa. Ginagawa. Ayan, overbought na siya, diba? Overbought, trending. Overbought, trending. And then we have the moving average. Yan, kita nyo dito. Yan. Bearish ba, bullish, neutral, and all that. Again, tingnan natin yung SCC. SCC, Semirara. Yan, bullish lahat. Bullish lahat. Even though, well, ganoon naman talaga kasi it's nearing the all-time high again. Kasi 50 pesos yung all-time high ng Semirara. So, yan, puro bullish siya. And then lastly, we have financial. So, ito, par and book value. So, yan, lahat ng stocks, EPS and PER. Ito, yung top 30 stocks lang yung may data. But of course, you can always check naman dun sa research tab kung ano yung company na gusto nyo tingnan. Andun din yun. Then we have the dividend yield of the top 30 stocks again, PSCI ito. And the debt to equity ratio. Dito, lahat na nung stocks available. Except of course, yung mga dividend. Yung mga, what they call this, mga preferred stocks. Kasi naka-align or naka-assign pa rin naman sila dun sa kumbaga mismong company. For example, yung mga preferred stocks ng SMC, naka-attach pa rin siya dun sa mismong company na San Miguel Corporation. And then lastly, news. So dito makita nyo lahat ng latest news about the PSE and yung mga companies na listed dito. And we have exchange, yan, lahat din ng mga important na announcements, foreign market update, information statement, share buyback, and then declaration of cash dividends. Nandito yung mga disclosures, pwede nyo ring makita. And dito naman pwede kayong mag-choose or pumili ng stock na gusto nyo i-check. For example, gusto natin Cebu Pacific. So yan, okay, walang lumalabas. But for this one naman, you can always check PSE Edge and use that resource para mas madali ring i-navigate kasi yung PSE Edge in comparison dito na medyo limited lang din. No? Yung mga latest lang talaga yung makikita nyo dito na disclosures. Alright guys, I hope na that helped you out and that gave you an idea on what you can expect and how you can use BPI Trade. Kasi for me, nung bago pa lang akong customer or bago pa lang ako nag-open ng BPI Trade account ko, I was really overwhelmed with the website, the UI, and I felt lost when I was starting out. So that's why I'm making this video para mag-guide yung mga new investors out there. And para hindi ma-intimidate. Kasi I know at pagka-beginner ka pa lang, it's really intimidating. And especially when we're talking about finances. Kasi diba dito sa Philippines and like, you know, Filipino culture, tabu yung pag-usapan yung pera, diba? Especially with like family and all that. But in my opinion, we always have to talk about it and we have to educate ourselves so that we can be better handlers? Tama ba yung term ko? Like, yeah, handlers of our personal finances. And syempre, so that we can pass this down to the next generation, sa anak natin, sa mga anak ng mga magiging anak natin, di ba? So that they can be smarter with their money, with their investments, and how they spend, and how they invest their money. Alright, and ito yung sources for today's video. We have BPI Trade and a photo from Unsplash. Lahat ng mga links is matagpuan sa description sa baba. Thanks again for watching and listening, everyone. End na natin yung episode here. Sana may natutunan kayo. And if umabot kayo at the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Huwag niyo kalimutan bigyan ng thumbs up yung video if natripan niyo yung content ko. And if hindi niyo naman gusto yung video, give this video a thumbs down. If bago ka sa channel ko, click the subscribe button and ring notification bell para wala akong miss out sa mga uploads ko every single day. And if you want to support the channel, meron tayong YouTube membership. May link dyan sa description sa baba if you want to know more about it. You may also follow me sa mga social media platforms ko. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at MNPSPH. Also, another way to support the channel is by using my affiliate links if may bibilin kayo sa Shopee or sa Lazada. Merong links sa description sa baba if you want to help out the channel. Yun guys, thanks for watching and listening. Stay safe. I'll see you all in the next episode. Always remember, be Peso smart.